popular demand again. It's Jerry. Old school Jerry. Jerry! Very important little topic that we want to talk about right now because we just finished wrapping up a video and then we're like, wait a minute. This is actually a really good topic. Buying used or new. What are you doing in today's market? What are you doing?
In today's market, I'm buying used. I don't think I'll ever buy a new one. Unless, I come into like lottery money or some shit like that. But to me, it's not even the price of bikes, it's the fees and the prep and the freight and the dealer fee and the fee and the DMV fee and the just because we can fee and
just because we can fee.
Bruh. It's ridiculous. And then you go to trade the bike in or you have to sell it for whatever reason. People say, I'm never going to sell my bike. Well, shit comes up. And you lose 30% right off the bat. Sometimes 50%. I mean, I just bought a bike that was 50% off.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, kind of.
But with all the stuff, the money that was put into it,
with the stuff that was put into it, yeah, it was
30% off.
And you bought a used bike.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And then even my old school bikes are even more. I mean, they're 25 years old.
How many miles does that bike have, the one you just bought right now?
2,100 miles.
2,100 miles, and it's a 2024.
Yes.
So basically, it's still
was 18 months old when I bought it.
And a lot of those miles are like dyno miles too, no?
Yeah, I'd say
right?
so.
Right?
Probably. Dyna or bike night miles.
Yeah. So it's basically a brand new bike.
Yeah,
I mean,
with like $15,000 worth of extras on it.
Yeah, I mean, you bought it from someone who took care of it.
Yeah.
And put some really cool parts on it.
I mean, I bought extended warranty for $3,000 too, but
okay.
I have another 4 years on my
Listen,
warranty.
you, my friend, I think that you got a steal on that bike.
Oh, I know I got a steal.
Because that bike, if he wanted to really kind of sit on it and be like, whatever, I'll sit on it for the next year, and if I find a buyer, which he probably would have found a buyer in the springtime,
yeah,
he would have got another $10,000 maybe on top of it. 8 to 10.
8 to 10.
8 to 10.
The dealership would have, when he was going to trade it in, they would have made at least $10,000 on it.
Yeah. Got him! I mean, and that bike would have had like a right buyer too.
Yeah.
There's certain people that kind of want that bike specifically.
I wasn't in the market at the time, but it was mentioned and I jumped.
Which is another thing. You were not in the market.
No, not at all. I wasn't working. I was injured. I was out. I was very chill, like hanging out. And somebody said, "I'm going to trade this bike in." I'm like, "For how much?" And I'm like, "I'll buy it."
Literally.
And then I talked to my wife, and thank God she didn't kill me. And
Yeah.
I explained the whole thing out.
But you see, it's like you come across deals like that right now where there's a lot of used inventory out there that's really good, really clean, and you're not paying a premium for a new price. No. And basically, that bike, it's the new
style.
New style. So it's not like you're buying an old school road glide, old school street glide where it does look outdated right now.
Yeah.
Your bike looks brand new.
Yep.
And it is a brand new bike, basically. Yeah. So, I mean, you got a steal. And there's a ton of steals out there right now. Because people always complain, hey, well, I want a new bike, but it's too much money. Dude, like, there's a ton of great options out there in the used market where all you got to do is comb through things.
I used to look at Facebook every day.
Just comb through stuff. Take your time. Don't rush. And take your time, and you'll come across a deal, man. I've come across a lot of deals where I've like, hey, that's a pretty good deal. Like maybe. I mean,
look at my Fat Boy and my Springer.
Yeah,
those were great deals too. But those were in 2024.
I've yet to buy a used bike, but I did. The Dyna, the white Dyna, and that was a pretty good deal.
And that was from a dealer.
And that bike had what, 800 miles on it?
8 or 12? 1,200 maybe?
No, it had 800 miles.
Yeah, was that 800?
800 or 900 miles I had on it.
Beautiful paint.
Brand new bike basically. That's the only used bike that I bought. Everything else was
FXR.
And the FXR too. Yeah.
That wasn't really. That wasn't a great deal, but it was alright.
Yeah, it was an alright deal. Hey, I made money on that bike.
Yeah, but you also, like you said, most of the bikes you've bought new.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had 69 motorcycles, but most of them were used.
God damn, 69 motorcycles, Jerry. Big baller, Jerry!
Yeah, but that's over 40 years.
Damn, how old are you, dude? motherfuckers. All that shit.
I'm gonna be 58.
About to be on a trike soon. Yo, we need to look at the trike market.
Used market?
Used market, yeah.
I mean, the used market, I look at a bunch, like some of the dealers, like you can go like, if you go out into Pennsylvania, some of those dealers are selling used bikes a year or two old for like 30% less than they were new.
I mean, where we live at, everything has a little higher market because
it's a little ridiculous.
Because where we live at in North Jersey and we're
by New York City.
Yeah, but if you go out to the country, out PA,
I mean, I'm
South Jersey.
Not for nothing. I don't know about anybody else, but it was like, oh, it's too far, or whatever. If I'm gonna save $3,000, $2,000, or even $1,000, it's worth it for me to take a day trip to go buy something.
Yeah, and you'll see it. You'll see a lot of people.
Yeah.
A buddy of mine picked up an FXR down south. I think it was Georgia. 2 years ago. Drove down there in a trailer. Got a pretty good price on it. The bike is fucking mint. Looks great. Mm-hmm. He's still working on it right now. And he drove down to Georgia to pick it up. I think it was Georgia. I don't know if it was Georgia or South Carolina.
Yeah,
one of those.
I mean, even some, if that far, maybe I'd ship it or whatever. Depends, like if it was Florida or something.
But the thing, what I'm trying to get is that bike, if it was someone up here selling it, it would have been a premium.
Yeah.
Another $3 or $4 grand.
What I found, I've also found, like my Fat Boy, my 96 Fat Boy, and my 97 Springer, I found up here for dealers and like a half hour away. I mean, sometimes you got to travel a little bit, but depending on how much money you're saving, like to go to Pennsylvania and save 30% off of what a new one is, I'm going to go to Pennsylvania and, you know.
Yeah.
It's like 3 hours away.
Just me personally, I like buying new because I like to get myself into something that's new, that I know is not going to have any issues. Yeah. And I have warranty. So I like buying new, but I have bought used. And I'm open to buy used.
So am I, yeah.
You know, like...
So I'm thinking more towards, like you said, unless I had... Like, if I won the lottery, yeah, I'm going to go buy new. I don't want to be bothered. I'm just going to go new.
No, of course.
I don't give a shit because I got FU money or whatever. But now, the way the economy is and how food and everything else costs so much more money, I'm not buying... Like I said, I wasn't in the market to buy the bike I bought. And if circumstances were like, it was so close, I was like right there, like I maybe couldn't afford it.
There's a lot of great options for a lot of people that do stuff like we do to our bikes, so we put a ton of money into them and we sell them. There's a ton of options out there where you can buy the build out bike for a good price.
Well, here's an example. My 2018 anniversary Street Glide, I had like 40 grand into it with all the money I put into it over the years. I had it for almost 8 years. I put the big engine in it. I did all the stuff, all the work. I put the special wheels on it, everything. The bike was really nice when I sold it. The dealer gave me 14 grand on a trade-in. They went to put it on the floor and they were taking pictures outside and the guy goes, how much you want for the bike? They said 19 grand. They said sold. Didn't even hit the floor. And that guy got a bike that I had like $40,000 into it. I did a lot of work to.
I mean, like I said, I'm buying new. I prefer just to buy new, but
big baller.
I'm not big baller. Hey, you know, I just prefer to buy new.
Some people do, but I'm open to both.
But if, like for example, right? Let's just say for example, if I wanted to work on a project, right, like and just build something different, or just have a different bike and not want to spend 25 to 30 grand on a bike, no, like, yeah, I am gonna look at the used market. Like, I eventually want to get another FXR again. I can't get a brand new FXR.
No.
Like, yeah, it's reused.
Same thing with my Springer. I couldn't get a brand new Springer Heritage or whatever. They didn't make them. They haven't made them in years. But the thing is, too, like they said, the hottest market, especially like in Florida and some of these other states, a lot of the dealers are saying is under 10 grand. Like anything under $10,000 is blowing out of the place.
Yeah, and you can find a lot of good stuff.
And you can find baggers, you can find
a lot of good stuff under 10 grand. Like a lot of good stuff. Clean.
Like a lot of people are cleaning out their garages. Like a lot of 100th anniversary bikes are coming up for sale now. 2003s, 2004s, 2005s. A lot of twin cam stuff.
Yeah.
Evos are getting harder to find, but I found 2 clean ones. So.
I would be looking at like at 100 and what was the great one?
100th anniversary, the silver and black.
Right, yeah.
100th anniversary.
I would be
2003. That's what I want to buy.
I'd be looking at those. Like if I want to get like Dyna.
Yeah. Dyna White Glide I would get, or
I would
Heritage, or even a Softail.
Yeah. There's a ton of great options out there. A ton of great options in the used market.
just be open to it. Just got to look and take your time. Don't rush.
Yeah, comb through everything.
There's tons of stuff. There's a lot of turds out there too.
And then also, look in the fall time and winter time to get the best deals, because you're gonna be paying over premium in the spring and summertime when the weather's nice, people want to ride. Unless you're living in Florida and California, where it's 80 degrees all year round. But for the most part, most people in the country, we have winter time, it snows. Fall time and winter time is the best time to buy.
That's why I buy my 2 older bikes in the winter, November and December.
You'll find the best deals. The best deals. Just hold on to that. Don't pay a premium. But if you're someone like me who is just, you prefer to buy new because you want the warranty.
A lot of people finance too.
A lot of people finance as well.
You can finance used.
You can finance used as well.
Just a little more higher rate.
But there's options. You can buy new, you can buy used. There's a ton of options out there, guys. A lot. Anything else you want to add on to this?
I think that's it.
No?
Like I said, there's a lot of
From a man who has had 69 bikes, not too much to say today, and a man who has 4 bikes in his garage right now, right?
Yes.
4 bikes in his garage.
Well, 3 in the garage and 1 outside because I can't fit it.
That's what he has to say. Anyway, guys, did you have something else to say?
No.
That's it?
That's it. I'm pretty much, leave your comments down below and I'll answer.
Look at that, Jerry. Jerry's getting everything down right packed with me. Just take my job, man.
No, but I'm saying I look at the comments too. So not only does he respond, I do respond.
Jerry looks at all the comments. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Like always, let the force be with you. Ride safe. Enjoy the ride, baby. Peace.
That was good.
Not bad. Yeah.
My feet are numb.